Why, hello there. I feel short. I have to be as tall as you.
Listen, I don't want to hear it. Okay.
I
Short
know.
people problems. Duke informed me the other day that I'm supposed to be able to see my entire hood of my car. Yeah.
Is your chair not high enough? Apparently not.
And I can't get like super close because then the airbag is gonna take my head off. The airbag's gonna take my head off anyway. But if I get any closer, it's really gonna take my head off. So these are the problems of short people. These are the days of our lives.
Yes. Anyways, I'm X-Ray Girl. This is Tugs. Yeah, we're starting off with a very awkward beginning, but what is a poor choices without
chaos?
Yeah. Railroads off. Fire.
Listen,
actually, there's no fire today.
Our Instagrams. Oh my god, our Instagrams. Our intros.
intro.
And our Instagrams are a hot mess. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You know what? Let's just say hi to the chat. There's a lot of people here. We got Hokies, CJ.
Hi,
CJ. Airbags and glasses do not mix. Probably not. Hi,
airbags
Smile.
and motion don't mix. Okay.
Oh, we got Brian. Isn't being able to see your hood common knowledge? I actually didn't know that, so maybe not. But
see, us girls are like, yeah, YOLO. We just get in the car
and just drive
and just go.
Exactly.
I need a phone book. Do they still make phone books?
No. It's yellowpages.com. Just saying. Shieldwell says I'm an assets expert, by the way, just so everyone knows. Well, thank you. Maybe we should bring you on the stream. Jeff is here as well. Tara.
Jeff. Alaska Jeff?
Jeff of the mountains, not Alaskan Jeff. Mountain Jeff. I'm gonna call you Mountain Jeff. Sorry. It's too long. It's too long. Hokies, a G&G stream starting on time. We always start on time. You do realize that, right?
Right? Like we're the superior ones. Everybody knows this. We start on time. If we're late, it's like maybe a minute or 2.
1 minute, 2 minutes. So yeah. Take that.
So Keith our grits. How about that?
We got Jay Penber.
Hi, Jay.
Golden Star Wolf. Near side Cyclops. Cajun. Okay, I think I said hi to almost everyone in the chat. I'm sorry if I missed you. I gotta scroll down. Wait. I see someone said hi to Dr. Rachel. Where's Dr. Rachel? There we go. Dr. Rachel.
Hi, Dr. Rachel.
We do have a good topic, and I think this is like we've talked about this a little bit. The modern woman and things they've said and things that we disagree or slightly agree with. But now we're going to talk about fashion, guys. Isn't that your favorite subject, the clothes that we wear?
I love it.
Yeah.
Darian, I'm so sorry to cut you off. Hang on 1 second. Darian, I have 6 packages. I don't know which one is yours, but I have like 5 or 6 total. I also have a card. Or like a card, like a greeting card. So I'm going to go with yes, but I didn't see your name on one. So I didn't. Anyway, but yes, I've got like 5 packages to open when I go live next. So be prepared.
Did you tweet about this yet, Tugs?
Did I what?
Did you tweet?
Yes.
Oh, I want to retweet you.
Well, listen, I don't know.
Listen, Linda.
I hit the tweet button. Fashion. I know nothing about fashion. Me neither. CJ says, like when your clothes are on the floor? Yes.
Oh, well, that could be part of it. But Tug sent me a video, which made me think, this is something I have heard from my mom for years. Be, respectful to yourself, don't show everything. Leave a little bit to the imagination. Yeah. And so when I was a kid, obviously, I didn't really listen to my mother. And now, I feel like, okay, I get what she's saying.
Yeah, it's weird as you get older. But now there's this whole movement behind it, too.
Yeah.
I can wear whatever I want.
Well, and, to be fair, you can wear whatever you want. But I think what astounds me is that they expect other people to mold to their ideas and thoughts.
Well, and also, listen, we can do whatever we want to. Technically, that's why we have free will. I can do whatever the heck I want. But what I what I need to realize and what everybody needs to realize is there are consequences to our actions.
Exactly. Tall, dark, and gruesome. Member for 4 months says 4 months already. Much love, winos. Thank you.
Hey, is it 4 months?
4 month member.
4 months.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
But yeah, like tall, dark, and gruesome here. Discreet wins, modesty, things like this. Like, you don't have to show everything in order to like seduce a man.
Yeah.
Look at who's Ben Shapiro's sister. She definitely doesn't need to show everything.
Ben Shapiro's sister. Did she?
Google her. She's got like some assets.
No.
Front
Yeah. Listen,
assets.
I at first thought Brett Cooper was his sister. Imagine myself.
Yeah. Oh, Abigail. That's it. Yeah. I think who is it? Chrissy Mayer has Ben Shapiro's sister's like mouse pads. I think that's her that has that.
Pads.
Yeah, where her boobs are like the wrist rest.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I kind of want some. I love that. What's with the milk?
Yeah. Abigail's milkers.
Oh. I understand. Everyone thinks Brett Cooper's related to Ben Shapiro. That's because they look like twins.
Yeah.
It's weird. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ruben, thank you for becoming a member. And Andrew asks, sundresses or crop tops, which is better? I personally like sundresses the most. They're the most comfortable, easy to wear. Sometimes you don't have to wear a bra. That's nice too. Yeah. I like that.
Sundresses for sure.
So, and they're so free flowing. You don't have to feel like you're, tight and all that. But look at this. Knee length skirts are hot.
I have a type, like 1 or 2. I do like them.
I love
and
the
I have
pencil
crop
skirts.
tops that I pair. I do crop tops with them because they're high waisted.
Before we continue, Darian for 5. This is probably important. It's perishable from LA.
Oh, the big one.
Fairly big.
Okay, I have it. I'll open. I'll see what. Well, okay, got it. Copy. I have it. I do have it. Okay.
Cool. Commando in sundresses or dangerous, depending on the sundress. You could, but
depending
I personally,
on the leather.
yes. So yesterday, did you know this? That men in kilts, the Scottish way to wear a kilt is apparently not to wear underwear. You go commando.
Oh yeah.
What? I didn't know that. I learned about that. Oh my god! Because someone in the chat was saying, oh, it was Smooth, who's like, if I go to one of the meetups, I'll wear a kilt, and I was like, do you wear boxers like under a kilt? Like, what does one wear? Like, I don't understand. He's like, someone's like, legend says that, blah, blah, blah. And I go, no, what, what?
Yeah, they go commando. That's a really big plot point in Outlander.
Yeah, I got sent a picture from Andrew Matthews.
Yeah, no, they don't wear. It's something I knew. I knew that they do not wear underwear under the kilt, and it's not a fashion statement always either. It's like there's a kilt rabbit hole that you go down, and each one has a different pattern because it represents your clan.
Oh,
yeah.
I did not watch Braveheart. No. Smile. So I didn't. Yeah. It's now on the list.
Man.
It's now on the list.
I want you got to watch Braveheart. Although I don't know if you're going to be able to watch that one on just because it's very bloody. Well, maybe.
Well, I can always just watch it offline. It's fine. Or maybe I'll do that as a special. Let's do that as a.
Oh, it's like a members thing, maybe.
Yeah. Watch it on
fun fact, did not know, and I'm not gonna. No spoilers, chat. No spoilers. But I did not know the ending of Braveheart for the longest time.
Oh.
My mom would not let me watch the end. For those of you who've seen it, you know why. So for the longest time, I just thought he was in prison for the rest of his life.
Oh no!
And I have it's based on a real guy. Like I could have just looked it up. Yeah. So no spoilers though. Don't tell her what happened.
Don't spoil me. Well, you can spoil me, but no spoilers for me.
I was like 12 or 13 when my mom finally was like, so I have something to tell you. This movie continues. Wow. And I was like, what? And my life was traumatized.
It's like he didn't know the end of the
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody's loving Violent Night. I want to see that. So yeah, Braveheart's like is it 4 hours, 3.5 hours? I think it's 3.5 hours. It's
A
long.
long movie.
Yeah. Mel
Lots of pee
Gibson's
breaks. Lots of
Mel Gibson's
pee breaks.
first
But
directorial debut. Yeah. It's a good one.
yeah. So I mean, I will watch it at some point. But I kind of derailed the conversation because we're talking about fashion and
That's okay.
being revealing, and the Scottish are very revealing.
Listen, I am here for it. It's very fashionable. It's not for fashion, but okay.
If I had glasses, I'd be doing the exactly. Okay, so let's go back to the modern woman in fashion. I guess we can start with I want to start with the video. Where's the video?
We could take our lives, but then they can never take our wine.
Okay. You want to start at 3 minutes, right?
Yes. I was like, what? It took me a second. Yeah.
Okay. So I backed it up a tiny little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
So just to get a little bit of the background, this is like a interview, I suppose. Talking about
Yeah, so Pearly Things, just Pearly Things. Although this is a different channel. It's her God. It's her stream on a channel called Red Pills. Red Pill something. I don't know. I think
Red
it's a new
Pill
channel.
Zone.
Red Pill Zone. But it's Pearly. It's just Pearly Things, Pearl. So this was I didn't see the original stream. This is just a clip from it. So but I thought I watched it this morning because I don't do anything else. And I was on the rabbit hole for Pearl. Shout out to Pearl. Hi, Pearl. Anyway.
All right. So the modern women need to understand the consequences of their actions.
I feel like women these days need to actually understand the consequences of their actions. Like, we don't live in an ideal world. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like we live in reality.
I never said I do.
We live in a real
I
world.
have a question. Do you dress different when you're single and when you're in a relationship?
No, I don't, and I never have.
Why you're single? See, do you know what? Like,
So I'm single because I wear what I want.
No,
Okay,
I'm saying, like, why would you advertise? To me, like why do you need that attention if you know you look good, right? And so you want to dress to look good, and you want to dress dress revealing, right? To me, that's an advertisement. That's saying to men, look at me, because men always look unless you're in like a plastic bag, right? Always. Oh,
I mean,
right.
to be
But
honest,
I'm saying,
look when I'm in my gym stuff, when I'm wearing a big baggy North Face.
Look, I'm with you. I agree. But I'm saying you're going to attract more. Would you say you attract more attention when you're dressed up super nice, boobs out, ass out?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Right. So when you have a man, why would you want to attract unwanted attention?
But it's not a thing like that. Like, my thought process, when I can only speak for myself, obviously, but when I'm dressing how I want, it's not a thought process where I'm thinking, oh, I'm dressing revealing because I want to get attention.
That's fine. But I'm saying, like, men want a girl that's considerate. And that's being considerate. It's thinking, oh, you know what? He might not like that I'm getting all this attention everywhere. And, you know, because I have a man, I'm going to be considerate.
But it's like, if it could be flipped on the same side with a woman, though.
Okay, before we continue, I kind of wanted to speak on just this portion. Do you, Tugs, feel like single Tugs versus in a relation Tugs dress is different?
Yeah.
I'm not going to the club as much, as all I gotta say.
Well, there's that too. Yeah, but yeah, I do. I think it's maybe not as obvious, but like I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, oh, I don't want to wear this because, you know, we're going out in public. Part of me knows. Part of me was like, oh well, I want to look good for Duke, but Duke thinks I look good in a plastic bag. So you know what I mean. So yeah, I do. I find myself dressing differently.
See, I feel the same because, you know, especially when you go out not on a date, because obviously on a date you want to look kind of semi good. You're gonna dress up, hair, makeup, all that stuff. Doesn't matter. But if I were to go out for like dinner with my friends, I ain't putting the deep plunging V on.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not wearing
right? The real tight body
skirt.
Yeah.
So like I totally get it, because it and I never thought about it before, and the way she kind of phrases it, that it's like it's kind of respect for your man. I like when X-ray girl dresses sexy, but yeah, clubbing it with a one-legged man is kind of, oh my god.
You could just club people with your leg.
Yeah, you could be my bodyguard. Yeah. We never went clubbing.
I haven't been clubbing in years, but man, I still have a couple of the dresses actually.
Yeah. No, no hokies, not seal clubbing. Like
Oh
going
my
out
God.
going out to the club, there's music, there's dancing, and you know, people rubbing body parts together. You know, sometimes it's dancing, sometimes it's, you know, I call it sex with clothes on. Kind of is like that. Take Mark's leg and y'all go club hopping. Mark, you can hop in the club. I mean, the club.
One-legged
bub.
hops. Anyway,
Sorry.
yeah. So, but I dress differently. You know,
Yeah,
I still like to look good, but it's not. Instead of
it's
wearing
not
a
as
plunging
it's not
neckline
as
and whatnot.
sexy.
Or I'll put on, like, if I do have that plunging neckline on it, because some shirts are just stupid. I put a cover all over it. you know?
Yeah, yeah. And then something I remember back in my single days. I don't know where this came from. It's like you either feature the boobs or you
Mhm.
feature the butt, but not both. Because if you do
These
both, that's
these
really
girls
slutty.
nowadays are wild and they're featuring everything. I'm like,
I know. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
all
So
right, friend.
I don't know. I mean, for her, I think what she's probably featuring today because of the zip up is probably her butt. But I don't know. I have
Yeah,
to
I think
see
she's
her
in
stand.
leggings. I think. Well, I mean,
So
she's got some good sized boobs too. So
yeah, she don't need to feature it because it's featured itself already. It's its own feature. You don't have to do much to not show that.
hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Liz. Why can't you do both? The reason you don't do both is that it's too much sometimes. And you know, if we're talking about our non-feministic point of views, it looks slutty, and you just want to invite trouble. In my opinion, you got too much attention. You are open for business. Is my thoughts when I see someone looking like that.
Yeah. Well, it's just like if you're into makeup, right? If you have on a dark eye, if you do like a big dark smoky eye or a crazy colored eyeshadow, you're gonna want to like do a lighter blush and a
Mute
lighter lip.
lip.
If you have a super nude or barely any eye makeup on, then you can do a little bit of a darker blush and a little bit of a darker lip, and like it
A bright
balances.
red. You don't want to
That
do
kind of
too much because it
thing.
does get to be too much.
People don't know where to look.
That's
That's true. They're doing like the whole, what do I do with my
you're
hands?
"Ah! My hands can't be everywhere all at once." Also, like that what could happen is too much stimulation and the guy can't stand up.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I mean, if that's the attention you want, you go do you, girl.
Well, and here's the thing too, right? Here's the thing too. And I don't think it's not this same stream, but a different stream of hers I watched. They one of the guys that she has on the panel was talking to this one girl who keeps coming back on the show for some reason. I don't know why. She doesn't agree with anything, but anywho, and they were basically talking about how a woman's mouth will get their boyfriends hurt because if you run your mouth to a guy, you're out at a bar for whatever reason and for something, and for whatever reason you start mouthing off to a guy. Maybe he bumped into you and you're like this, and this, you know, running your mouth, and he squares up to you, and your man's gonna come up and square up to this guy. Now it's a fight, right? Because you're not going to fight the guy. Your man's going to fight the guy for you, right? So dressing like this, especially when you have somebody at home and you go out and you dress like that. And if you're together, if he's with you and you dress like that, and a guy looks at you or a guy maybe tries to touch your butt or whatever, that's a fight, right? Now your man is in danger of being put in the hospital or vice versa. You know what I mean? So now you're just causing problems where there doesn't need to be any problem.
Exactly. So, you know, that's what I think about when you go out with people. You want to be considerate, as she says, of, you know, your man, whether you're with him or not, because, you know, I would never want Mark in a fight.
No,
although he's pretty scrappy.
Heck no. You know, I have dresses that are form-fitting that are not super short and super revealing that get the job done for him to go on the date. You know what I mean? Like that's the point. Like, yeah, you want to dress up and look nice for the date, but when you're wearing this and the short shorts and I think pick one, girl.
Yeah, low back. You basically look like you're wearing a bikini, but out.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
wouldn't be okay with that. Let's see here. Ruben says, in Vegas, you're all dressed up very nice. However, some women with no self-worth, hence dress seductively, not respecting a man. This is due to the death of the nuclear family.
Yeah.
I do believe that.
And that's an outfit I would wear again. You know, it's not to begin with, it's not very revealing. You know, I would probably wear flats instead of those heels. And that's the thing too, right? The stiletto, ladies, the stiletto.
Oh, it makes your butt look so good.
We know it's
so
stiletto
good. It like puffs up it just lifts. It's like a little instant butt lift.
Yeah. Yep. And look, that's why I love a little heel, you know, but the stiletto, when you're wearing those stilettos and stuff, depending on what you're wearing with said stiletto, it's just all about a look, right? So if you're with somebody, that means you're off the market. Why are you advertising? Why are you still on the bulletin board? You know, take your name down, a little sticky note.
Oh my God, that first meetup, I remember I wasn't wearing stilettos, but I was wearing like a wedge. It was so tall.
I was wearing, remember my red heels? I love those heels.
Oh, I know, it wasn't a wedge. It was a stiletto like, but it had ankle straps. It had ankle straps.
I was wearing heels for sure.
Bring
the
class, had nothing
not the sass. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't think the two of us has dressed overly provocative, even when you were single at the time.
Yeah. I've never been, I mean, that's not true. I don't want to say I've never been. Even in my slutty days, when I worked at the Venetian and we got into nightclubs and stuff for free, even when I dressed like provocative, like the club, it was still much more tame than
I feel like I'm a clown right now. You do not want to see my taste clothing. Or maybe you do. Those pictures won't ever go out.
Oh
yeah. And I think because, well, you were more conservative, but I wasn't when I was younger. I didn't have as much self-respect for myself. I went through a phase, okay? I went through a feministic phase, you know. I didn't care about anyone. I wanted to just represent what I thought was me. But was it really? I think I wanted to represent what I thought could have been me, a confident person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thinking to be slutty, dress all whatever was gonna define who I was and be happy about it.
Like the attention when you
the
dress.
attention is so, it feels so good. But this is where I think a lot of especially younger people, and I think even people around like our age, is that acute short-term happiness from that attention. It's not going to make you happy long-term.
Yeah. Well, and depending on how you're dressed, and I think a lot of us girls, I know I never really realized it, but when you dress, like picture the girls at the nightclub or in Miami, right? They've got the plunging and they're very, very short and the 6-inch heels, right? That kind of outfit is going to attract a certain type of guy.
Oh, yes.
And a certain type of guy that only wants a certain type of thing, right? But if you were to walk down the street in like a pencil skirt and a blouse, you know, like you're going to a corporate job, let's say, like that, picture that in your head, like a nice form-fitting blouse and a pencil skirt, the attention you get from that is a different caliber of man. You know what I mean? So which attention do you want? If you want the guy that's in the club, then you're going to get a broken heart. If you want the guy that's hollering at you because you're wearing the pencil skirt and a blouse, maybe you might want to entertain that because he might be Wolf of Wall Street. You know what I mean? Like there's a balance there, I feel like.
Yeah.
Exactly, Jeff. Exactly. Our hit it and quit it guys love a good slutty outfit, which is not wrong, but don't complain when you can't find a man.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like you're advertising when you're wearing the cleavage, the butt, all that stuff, accentuating all the things. It looks like you're open for business in the sense of one night stands.
Yeah.
That doesn't say your personality. Like, you know, a clothing item can say, oh my gosh, you like rock music, you like country music, all this stuff. A slutty dress looks like you just want sex. Sorry, because say it. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, well, that's your billboard, right? Mm-hmm. That's what we wear, what we say, how we present ourselves is our billboard. So if we're wearing, you know, not so much anymore, but all the hookers here in Vegas used to dress a certain way. right, and you could spot one a mile away. This is that's what I'm gonna go. That's what I'm looking for. That one. That's the one I'm looking for because she was dressed a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Now they've blurred the lines a little bit because one, we dress that way to go to the nightclubs, and two, they've gotten smart and decided to dress like normal people.
Well, think of like the escorts versus the lady of the night. I don't know, whatever. But you know, the not as expensive version of an escort, right?
Yeah.
An escort educates herself so that she can talk to said person about stuff. A lot of them do read into like stocks and stuff like that. They're usually a bit more intellectually stimulating. They dress, you know, still nice, but they still accentuate stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Yes, Jeff. Lady of the night.
Word.
I forgot that word.
I don't know what you can say on YouTube, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know you have to call it we have to say corn.
Yes. Prawn.
Or prawn. Yeah.
Wow. No escorts in Thailand. You'll be in for a surprise.
I don't want to know. I genuinely don't want to know.
But I don't know. You highlighted some
oh yeah, there were some questions. I didn't want to forget them. Where'd they go?
Yeah. Do you want to do okay? How would you
I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer to this question.
How would you tell your girlfriend or wife that you think she is dressing inappropriately?
Listen, Linda, change your outfit.
Well, okay, so I think it depends on the scenario. You're going out for dinner, right? Looks like you're going to be cold. Do you want a sweater?
Maybe you want to cover. It's cold.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know the answer to this question.
I think it depends on the scenario. Especially if you're meeting family, it's like, okay, let's put our best foot forward. Maybe not wear the clubbing dress to your family dinner. And if you can, this is another test. If you cannot speak to her or him about this, and they change, and you can be open, is this the type of person that you want to be with? You know,
if they fly off the handle,
then I don't know. I don't think that's a, you know.
I mean, I feel like men are pretty blunt, and so you probably exactly. You know, like, do I not do it for you?
Yeah, Mark says don't.
Man?
But I think, you know, you're gonna want to have the person who would hopefully inherently know that sort of stuff. You're not leaving the house just like that.
Just tell her. Yeah, listen, I'm uncomfortable with you wearing that because I don't want to feel like I don't feel like going to jail.
I don't feel like fighting people.
I don't feel like fighting people.
Yeah, club dress and heels to a funeral. That's inappropriate.
Oh God,
I can go out there and straight say that is inappropriate. This is a funeral. Respect the person who died.
Oh God.
Our chat's killing me right now. Okay, what's this?
Go.
All women and men in love know that once you have that deep connection and be in sync sexually, all the ego and selfishness vanishes. It changes your universe. That is very true.
Yep. What was the other comment? Oh, this one.
Question. If I get a girlfriend, do I have to shave the beard to stop advertising? No.
No, because it doesn't work that way for men.
No. It's not the same. I mean, if you're wearing what do men wear? What's the equivalent to a man?
Nothing, I think. I don't think anything, but that's just me.
Okay, if you are Scottish and wear kilts, you best be wearing underwear underneath.
Gray sweatpants. Gray sweatpants with underwear.
Or I guess the only thing that I can think of is like maybe. Oh wait, if you go to the gym, you know those singlet t-shirts? That's the only like the slutty looking ones. I mean, I would never date a guy that wears that anyway.
Oh, the tank tops with like
where they drop all the way down here and here, and it looks
yeah. There you go.
I wouldn't date. No, Rachel, Dr. Rachel, they always have to wear gray sweatpants. I bought Mark gray sweatpants.
I bought Duke gray sweatpants too. He had no idea. I was like, honey, let me just hold on. I'll get you a pair.
Yeah.
You're in the
Oh.
laundry right now, actually.
Yeah, I think men can pretty much dress the same. I don't see like a difference. Someone's saying a mankini. Andrew, really?
Oh God.
Mr. Heel says the Borat
Listen,
swimsuit.
Yeah, I would say relax, Borat. Like,
Actually, men can dress slutty. They just unbutton 3 or 4 buttons instead of like 2.
chest hair.
Guess
It's not
who
the
does
same. I
that?
don't know why. Oh, that's not empty.
I
It's
know
not the
someone
same.
in the fellowship who does that. He has been mentioned before. Not today. I think it was at least 3 buttons. But yeah. No, these sweatpants are mine. These are female ones, but I bought you another pair. There's one for me, one for you. Oh God. The gold chains and exposed chest, the dude bro look. Oh my God, I'm thinking about Jersey Shore right now.
What
GTL.
modern women are you talking to?
Wow. I mean, we're not modern women in that sense. Okay. We're not modern women.
I
We're a
feel,
little
like, I feel
traditional.
like I walk the line. I feel like, oh, you know who does, you know what? I was watching Femme the heck
Femme
is her name?
sapien.
Thank you. Femme Sapien, Allie. Love her. Today she dropped a video of this hater that was being a hater. But he was like, you call yourself a traditional woman, but you have tattoos and you're not a virgin, blah blah. She's like, hold on, I'm not a traditional woman. Time out. She goes, I've never said that. She's like, I'm a modern woman with traditional values. And I was like,
Oh my
that's a good way
God,
to
that's
describe it.
perfect.
That's me. Yeah.
That's
I mean, yeah. Modern
Yeah,
woman.
I'm
with
a little
traditional values.
mixed. I'm a little mixed.
Yeah.
I think
Because
the only
can't, like, we can't take our past back, right? And that's what her
Yeah.
point was. It's like, I can't take my past back. I can't take back the fact that I'm not a virgin. I can't take back the fact that I was, this, whatever it was she was saying. So that part makes her the modern woman, but she now has traditional values. So good for
Yeah.
her.
It's called learning, right? You learn,
And grow.
right?
Yeah.
So
Some of
I
her
mean,
friends
I
are
clearly have learned. Like clubbing days are way in the past.
way
Way in the past.
I don't have the energy.
Yeah, I
First
don't
of
want
all,
to stay up
secondly,
late.
the music is awful. Look, listen, it's awful. I can't with this club.
I mean, I still like dancing to that. I'm not gonna lie. I love going to salsa dancing the most. Okay, love salsa dancing. If y'all are salsa dancers out there, we're at a meetup. I would definitely salsa dance with you.
Two-stepping, let's go. Country dancing.
I need to learn how to
I've never been to salsa
two-step.
dancing. Two-stepping is so fun.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what part 2 of this is that she's gonna say. And this happens all the time, not only with women, but I feel with like a lot of like our fellowship stuff,
That's the thing, but like, do you
So you
know?
agree?
I notice it's one thing. Whenever I make a point about women, we always have to flip it on the men.
Yeah,
This is
because-
just a point about women because I'm sorry, men and women, it's not the same. We no guys, no girls looking at men the same way that men look at women.
Okay.
We're beauty, right? And it's it's not the same.
But that's the
So
thing, we're constantly coming from women. Why
Okay.
do we never hold
I'll
men
let you-
to? I
can-
know,
we
I know.
always hold
When's the
men
last time you
accountable.
saw a man walking about
we
looking
don't,
sexy
though.
with his balls hanging out?
Do you know what I mean? Guys that
And
walk
why
around
is
with
it
their
so?
dicks
No,
out.
Why were
they
you?
walk
But I'm
around
saying,
with
why
their
were you
vagina
able to
out?
come on this
It's-
podcast and say that men? I don't remember exactly what you said, but it was
Men are
something like
trash.
men are
Or men are
trash,
nasty.
right?
No, I said man nasty, but then I said all
But
humans are nasty.
but I'm saying what men are trash. That's common in society, right? Women are trash isn't. Men are held accountable all the time, every day.
But so are
It's
women.
always-
Women are held at a higher standard.
No,
than
we're at a
men.
low. We offer less to
higher
men than
standard, but
ever.
not accountable.
The average age of first men value purity and youth.
Yeah.
Purity, youth, beauty. Women are fatter than ever before. We're older than ever before, and we're less youthful than ever getting married, and we have more bodies than ever. So we bring less to the table than ever. How many women have a cookbook of just recipes that they made themselves? How many women have that you know?
What's
How-
her name? The French Nigella Lawson.
Okay, but
Yeah.
you're
That
thinking,
kind of
you're
cookbook.
thinking, you're thinking.
Your own recipes that you've written in there that
Yeah.
passed down.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like cooking
How,
one.
That's
how,
exactly
how
what I
many
mean.
women,
That's
how
exactly
many
what
women have a cookbook?
What's
How
a
many women
cookbook?
know how to do?
What's a cookbook? That is okay.
Oh my
I love how she like phrased it where it's like women bring less to the table, literally and figuratively, than ever before. Oh my God. And they were actually speechless.
Yeah.
That was my
Oh my
favorite
God,
part.
it
They
happens
were
all the time on the show. Y'all, seriously, pearly things or red pill zone if you want to go here. I don't know if this channel's new or not. I've never seen it before. It just popped up today. But I love Pearl. I've been following Pearl's rabbit hole for like a week straight now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But the thing is, like, she phrases it in like such a good way because it's like they even said the three girls on the couch were like, we're being held to a higher standard than we ever had before. No, we've actually lowered the standards for inclusivity, right?
mhm.
So I agree with how Pearl is saying, like, women are fatter, older,
We
all
are.
this. And it's true. And we want someone with a very young uterus. Like, primally, a man wants someone young to procreate his kids. He wants to spread his seed. They don't want someone who's older. And the worst part is, and like, we're going to go back to traditional families, is when you get married at an older age and you have your high power career, when you have these kids and you don't want to be a stay-at-home mom, and it's fine if you're not a stay-at-home mom, you're with the way your family is. If you don't have the means to, that's okay. But if you have the means to, wouldn't you want to be there?
Yeah.
For your kids every day? Or even if we want to flip it around, we don't have to do it traditionally. Would you be okay with a man being a stay-at-home dad? Depending on the,
That would drive me bonkers. I don't know if I would like that. But that's just me.
it
Listen.
depends on the person, really.
Quiet Robot. Hi, hun. I once met a woman who couldn't even operate a can opener. She had mom come over and cook for her.
Oh my God.
So I can't tell you on these type of podcasts how many times women are like, I don't even know how to boil water.
That's really
We
what?
lost home ec, right? We lost home ec. We lost all those classes in school, and it just is like, it's crazy. I will say I do have a hard time remembering how many minutes I'm supposed to boil an egg for.
I Google that.
Like, is it 7? I think it's 7.
Well, it depends on how cooked you want the yolk is. So
yeah. Well, yeah, that's true too.
Where was this? Did you date your mom instead?
I would have. Yeah, so mom. I mean, if mom was single, yeah.
Oh my God. Sahil, I saw your earlier message about Fresh and Fit, like how she says things like Fresh and Fit. Now she does, but Fresh and Fit is rude AF. They are rude. They're so rude sometimes. And like I sit and watch, and I'm like, yes, I agree with that. But then they have to tear this woman down, or women, and I'm just like, you guys have to say it like that. Like, you don't have to be as mean about it. But I guess it brings in the clicks and the views, so I don't know.
It also is. We talked about this, I think, last time or the time before, that it's their and their delivery is more for like the shock value because it's a male run.
Yeah.
Stream, right? So they say things the way they do to instill shock, one, in the audience, but two, in these women. And that's why they do it. It's not a bad thing. I like Pearl's delivery better, just personally. Maybe that's because it's woman to woman. I don't know, but that's just me.
Yeah. It's not what you said, it's how you say it. Exactly. Exactly. Because I think like if I were to watch Fresh and Fit, I would get mad and upset and not want to listen to them and be like, you guys are complete a-holes. Because they're being a bit of an a-hole. Realistically.
Yeah, they can't be. I also think in my personal opinion, they have a very narrow window. They're looking at Miami girls and only Miami girls. Like, they say things generally, but they're looking at Miami girls specifically, which is where they're based, which is fine. Whereas as Pearl her studio is based in London because she's there now. I think she plays basketball, but she'll have guests from all over, and she has guys, a mixture of she has guy hosts. They're on the left side in this particular one, but she has guy co-hosts that'll come on with her and stuff. It's cool. I just personally like the way she has set up.
Yeah. So. Well, and CJ, it is a podcast for
men.
It
is. That's true too. It's a podcast for men. And Pearl probably is more of a podcast for women on the women's side of things, which is probably why I like her better. But
she's a bit
softer,
gentler. And I think she puts it in a perspective and doesn't like infuriate you right away.
She's made a couple of the girls mad though. But the guys on her streams I like because they do tend to bring that down. So
perspective.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
bring that male person, and they do it the same way Fresh and Fit does. So if these girls, which happens all the time, these panel girls will go in circles and 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 circles, and the guys will be like, so anyway, boom, 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 and they just get all and it's the best.
Yeah.
And even I learn a whole bunch too still, so it's interesting. But yeah, I
Yeah.
like Pearl. I like Pearl a lot.
Yeah. And kind of what was she talking about this last little section? Being a I don't remember. Anyways, let's keep going.
Play?
Here, I'm gonna just rewind a bit.
Oh. Goodbye, Jonathan. Thank you for being here. See you. Good luck telling your girlfriend about her clothing. I
Oh my
wish you
goodness.
peace.
Good luck.
I wish you peace. I'm just gonna open this. Should I mix red and white? Probably not. Am I gonna get a little buzzed? Yes, because I haven't eaten all day. Is Duke gonna kill me? Probably. Is he watching? I don't know. Are you frozen?
No.
Oh, it's not playing.
It's not playing?
No.
Oh. Oh, so I'm just watching this and you guys aren't watching. Wow. This is awkward.
Hi,
This is awkward.
Demogenite.
Hi,
Yes, we like
Demogenite.
Pearl. I have fallen down the Just Pearly Things rabbit hole. I want to thank what was it? Rebecca Barrett, I think, shared one of her reels, and Duke actually showed me one of her reels, and I fell down the rabbit hole. So I really like her. Just Pearly Things is her YouTube channel. If you are not familiar. Yeah, extra
okay,
girl
I have
boomed
to-
it.
I guess I have. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let me know. Is it playing?
Right? And it's it's not the same.
But that's the
So
thing, we're constantly
Is it
coming from
playing?
women. Why
Okay.
do we never hold?
Well,
we always hold
When's the
men
last time you
accountable.
saw a man walking about
we
looking
don't,
sexy
but-
with his balls hanging out?
Do you know what I mean? Guys are
And
walking
why
around
is
with
it
their
so?
dicks out.
Why were
Why
you? But I'm saying, why were you able to come on this
It's-
podcast and say that men? I don't remember exactly what you said, but it was
Men are
something like
trash.
men are
Or men are
trash,
nasty.
right?
No, I said man nasty, but then I said all
But
humans are
but
nasty. I
but
think all
I'm
people are
I'm
nasty.
saying what men are trash. That's common in society, right? Women are trash isn't. Men are held accountable all the time, every day.
But so are
It's
women.
always-
Women are held at a higher standard.
No,
than
we're at a
men.
low. We offer less to
higher
men than
standard, but not
ever.
accountable.
The average age of first men value married, and we have more bodies than ever. Of just recipes that they made themselves. How many women have that you know? Neat and organized.
Domestic.
But how many men can build stuff? How many men can fix up the home?
My man can.
That's fine, but not all men can say that
Alright,
they do.
alright.
Okay,
I want you
okay.
guys to say that.
Alright.
I'm gonna say not all women can say they cook. I like that she's throwing it
How
back
many
in
men
her
can
face.
build up all of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Eileen.
Can I also say that I want to go back to the part where she said we hold men accountable for everything. And I think we do. To be fair to
Ew.
FNF, the girls on the show are way more delusional than on Pearl's show, so they need to be shocked in reality sometimes.
Yes, those girls. Oh my god.
But they don't
those girls.
listen. I think that's the problem, is they're not ready to listen.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard truth. Thanks, CJ.
You don't want to be
told.
told that. And I think that, like, because they haven't hit that brick where they realize what they're doing is not going to be eternal happiness. So they're living in that delusional world that, oh my God, I'm getting so much attention. I'm getting like guys' numbers, blah, 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 or like giving out guys' numbers. But is that the kind of male attention that you want? And we're getting back to that point. Like, gotta dress how you want to be addressed. Even if you think like, holy crap, I want to look good. I want to be sexy. I want to get that male attention. But it's not the right kind of attention, especially if you want like a relationship. Those type of guys that are attracted to you aren't going to be that. No? How many women can balance a checkbook? I can. Oh, God. Ooh, Paul here. As a man of a certain age, I can fix a lot of stuff. But I think back to the accountability of men, women put things on men all the time. You know, we want you to be strong, rich, fit. What else? Fix things, be able to clean, cook. And then the most boggling thing is when you dress, like however you dress with your boobs hanging out and your butt hanging out, we have to be like, oh my God, why are you looking at me like that? Well, it's out. How am I not supposed to look? It's right there in my face. I don't understand that. You know, if a man is topless, I'm going to look at the topless man and I'm going to be like, okay, they put that out there for the world to see. If it's for yourself, great. But guess what? Who's going to be looking at that? Everyone else. So, oh yeah, men can kill spiders too. Oh my goodness. Eric, I can fix, build, and cook most things. Hey, I can do puzzles. Men need to be able, yes, Andrew Matthews. Men need to be able to find the connectors on a Christmas tree. And I find it wild because when Tugs told me, you are a dependent woman, my programming in my head goes, no, I'm not. I'm independent. And we're trained, like I was trained to think that being a dependent woman is such a bad thing. It's such a bad thing. Like, why is it a bad thing to depend on someone? The reason you're in a relationship is so that you can depend on each other. Otherwise, why be in a relationship at all? But I'm going to end up treating my husband, my boyfriend, whoever I'm with as a roommate so I don't have to depend on them. What's the point? What's the point of being together? You know? Men have seen Die Hard 1. Wow. He called out here. Being called out here.
You have not. Mhm.
Wow, Phil. Yes, Mark connected my Christmas tree lights on my Christmas tree stream.
Oh my god.
That was really embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. I spent 10 minutes trying to find the wires to connect the Christmas tree. He did it in under a minute, literally under a minute. So
yeah, I told Duke from the beginning, I was like, listen, you're the one who's gonna have to put the lights up and stuff.
because
one, I have a 7-foot tall tree and I can't reach. Two, that's the man's job.
There's a difference between one night stand attention and relationship attention. Learn the difference and dress for what you want. Yes. So I'm gonna go like how some people go, my friends, when I'm being all like extra. Yes, queen. Ooh, smile. Are we advertising ourselves? I can balance a checkbook, make a full dinner, and do basic housework maintenance. Electrical. Wow. Electrical work, plumbing, vehicle repairs, then knit and sew as well, but still can dress up and look my best, girl.
Dang, I can do buttons. I can do buttons and I can do patches, but that's where my sewing.
I can do a sewing machine.
My stepmother does sewing machines. She does quilts and stuff. So
yeah, I can knit too and crochet. That's fun.
Ooh, crocheting is fun. I could never master the knitting. I tried it, but crocheting was fun. Cross stitching is fun. I can do cross stitch and latch hooking, which is also a lot of fun.
I just thought of something. I crocheted the biggest like queen size blanket ever in like the most beautiful pattern. I actually have no idea where that went.
Oh no.
That actually makes me sad.
Oh no.
Oh, I haven't seen it in 2 years. Clearly I haven't thought about it.
Now we made you depressed. Look at what we did. Good.
Smile. Different colored fingernail polish for each connection has saved many fights in my family. Ooh, that is really smart. That is really smart. Wow. Okay, smart. Everyone's like advertising themselves in the chat right now.
Poor Choices dating service.
Is this, are we doing a dating service here? Like, I think this is actually for real. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Can we do like a Poor Choices dating?
Yeah.
We'll feature a single every week.
It could still be called Poor Choices because I feel like
make a poor choice with us. Oh, see, even Hoki's like, I can sew a button. Oh, John Edgar, you've missed quite a bit.
So much, John.
Go back.
That's okay.
Go back eventually. Go back. Yes, Poor Choices presents. Gosh, that'll be fun.
No.
Wow. All right, let's keep on going.
Check.
Okay, actually, let's just do. All right. Do any of you have a cookbook of recipes you've written yourself?
Here, wait. We have fish stew. I'm African. We have a cookbook. We have recipes.
How many of you are virgins? Okay.
I'm so you exercise that.
I'm saying this is what men care about. Like the ideal woman for most men is a virgin 22-year-old roughly. Men are most attracted to 22-year-olds.
Really?
Right. You know what? Honestly, there's some data that says younger. Some says 18, some says even younger. So let's not go. Let's go with 20.
Wait, men in the chat, would you prefer your girl be a virgin?
Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, marry and marry to have sex, not sex before married. Okay. Because this is an interesting one.
Oh, Sahil.
Oh, the Sahil already. 100% virgins are ideal.
Red pill bomber incoming.
Wow.
She does drop these things.
Anyone? We got yes, we could do a poll.
Quiet Pain says yes. I think Quiet Robot's probably gonna say yes. Andrew says no. Deuce says yes. Deuce. Jeff says virgin preferable. Oh God, I can't talk. Paul says I prefer reality, but it would have been a nice option. Yeah, that's very true.
Okay.
You don't really have that option nowadays.
It's really rare. It's really rare.
Darren says yes. Darian, sorry.
Oh,
Darian
I want to
yes.
add, it doesn't matter either way. Sorry. I'm going to end the poll. Okay.
I don't think most
Virgin.
men would wait until marriage to have sex. Well, that depends on the kind of, like, if you're looking for a super Christian guy, yes, but that super Christian guy also has to be average. Your top value guy is not going to, but an average Christian, super, like,
wow,
very religious guy will.
That last poll was pro virgin, and there we go.
For the
guys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think that if you go in as a woman, would you care if they were a virgin or not? If you were waiting, and like, I don't know. I've not been there. Don't know what that's like.
Yeah. Well, the video's talking about men specifically. So yes, this is a men for the poll.
Men it looks like not many people care. Like, for sure, not a virgin. We got virgin, half doesn't matter.
I mean, it depends on how religious you are. If you are traditional, as in where traditional comes from, and you are a super religious, like, not like crazy Bible thumping, I'm not talking about like that, but if you are truly following the path of God, yes, you will. If you are not and you're kind of feeling about it, then no. But also, and I've said this before, we've talked about this before, it doesn't matter if the man is a virgin or not, because sex is not the same for them. So
yeah.
It
Look, Mischievous says as a woman, I don't care if he's a virgin.
It literally doesn't matter. It literally does not matter for men, because men, there was an analogy that was made on her channel that I thought was pretty interesting, where she asked the girls, is sex to men what attention is to women? Is that the same? Would you consider that the same? And the girls on the panel were like, yeah, I consider that the same. Like, it's a quick fix, it's a dopamine hit, that kind of thing. So, and that's depending on the sex that men are having. That can be what men can do with it, right? They can compartmentalize, right? Brains like waffles. It's not the same. Women, we get very attached. We
love with their body parts.
Yes. Men don't get that way. They can go and bang 60 girls while they're on a business trip for 2 weeks and come home and still love their wife and their kids with no problems at all whatsoever. You know what I mean? Women are going to be like, what in the world? That doesn't work for us. We can't love that way. Men, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, Paul said, having been married, sex has always been better while I was married. Oh, that's based. I love that. Lone Star, I'm very traditional, hasn't gotten me far in modern society, but I still keep my ideals. And you keep doing that. Something I've learned watching quite a few of my friends who I was like, wow, you need to maybe think about, like, specifically what you want and maybe be a bit more, what's the word for it? Lower your standards, whatever version that is.
Yeah, but make sure you're Lone Star. Make sure you're putting yourself in places where that is going to be something. So whether it's if you're doing the church thing, which I don't know if you're that religious or not, but if you're doing the church thing, you want to put yourself, like, if you're doing that, you prefer traditional and you want to wait kind of thing for marriage as a guy, then you need to put yourself in positions where that is, right? So like church retreats or gatherings or so you need to put yourself in that situation, right? Same with girls.
So our poll I feel like after 3 minutes, 45% virgin, 3% not a virgin. Interesting. And 51% doesn't matter. So very interesting.
Ooh,
Very
that's
interesting.
higher than I thought it was going to be, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, are you going to find a virgin? Very difficult. I know very few women that are waiting for marriage.
Mhm.
Very few. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So that's quite unfortunate.
Or they're waiting for marriage again, right? They didn't wait for marriage the first time, but now that we're
Oh,
old,
like
I've
the
done this. Now that
born
we're
again?
old, right? And we found God. We're gonna wait for marriage. Yeah. Mhm.
But yeah,
Uh-huh.
let's finish.
That doesn't matter is higher than I thought it was gonna be, to be
Yeah.
honest. But the virgin thing still stands though. So there's that. That's
There you go. There you go. Is there much left in this video that, or is it completely?
I
just,
genuinely
like,
don't remember.
oh,
It was
okay.
mostly that first part. I'm sure she says something good, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think we've gotten what we needed from that video.
We got the point.
Yeah. If he bangs 60 women on a business trip and she finds out, trust me, he will have problems.
Listen, this is the thing too, right? Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me.
Yeah.
Right. If I'm one of those girls that wants like the top 10%, I think we can all agree that generally speaking, right? The top 10% are gonna have a couple of flings here and there. Don't embarrass me. I don't want to know about it, for one, at least me personally. I want to know about it, for one, and I definitely don't want a big stink on the social media, on the internet, on the whatever about some chippy you decided to take home. Like, don't embarrass me. I am your queen. Do not embarrass me. I want to know. And don't embarrass me. Do what you're going to do.
John asks, is it because we men desire a virgin or that we dread being judged? Interesting concept. I think I don't think it's primarily that you dread being judged. I think that there is some inherent want or desire to be with a woman who hasn't been touched, you know. You kind of guarantee you're first. You know, our bodies are made to love a person. So if you save that for one person, isn't that like the ultimate expression of love? You've never done it with anyone else and you've done it only with your husband. Like, isn't that like such a beautiful thought? I don't know. I think about that and like, do I wish I did that? Maybe, I don't know. But I've never been in those shoes to maybe even have that decision because I made a rash decision when I was younger, thinking, you know, someone was saying all the right things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And yes, men are territorial. It's our natural instincts. They want to be with that woman and that woman only.
Well, they don't like, you know, in their heads, it's
guaranteed progeny that's yours.
Yeah, and in their heads, it's, well, one, us girls will always compare whether we do it out loud or not. Like, oh, so and so was better in bed, and this guy's not so good in bed. You know what I mean? Because you have all of those experiences, and that's going to jade you, whether you know it or not. It jades you, you know, to other men, and so that's why they prefer ones without a body count at all, and B, a high body count, which varies from man to man. I've noticed, but I don't know if they're just being nice or not.
Yeah. CJ brings up a good point, and I've heard this from men. I'm the only one that doesn't want a virgin because no, I've been with completely unexperienced women before. Never again.
See, and I've only heard that from girls. They don't want a virgin in men. They don't want virgin men because they don't want and whether they'll admit it or not, you will usually have to pull it out of them. But they don't want virgin men because they don't want somebody who doesn't know what they're doing in the bedroom, because we are complicated creatures. Women are not, like, it's not just like a one pump and you're done.
It's
for
like
those girls, right?
Picking a lock. You got to find just the right little movement.
I guess that is very admiring, I think, if they're both virgins, right? Men who stay virgins, I find it a little bit admirable in a way, because it's just like, ooh, good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
But because it's true.
It's like from beginning to end. You gotta do the intro, the middle part, and the end conclusion. If you don't just skip to the end, they're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah. And you do,
they're just being nice. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, men don't want girls to have more than 5 bodies. I think it depends on the man.
That is, well, and the guys that Pearl has asked have been like, oh, like 10. 10 is the cutoff. Like how many is too many? And they've been like 10, but you can tell they want to say lower. They're just trying to be nice. I feel like 5 is 5C. Yeah, I would agree with you, CJ, that 5 is probably, something that they want to say. They just aren't saying it. So
Okay, we're gonna do a poll.
How many is
16.
too many?
Yeah, how many is too many? And I've been very conservative on the lower end of things, because I've known people who have such a high body count. Oh my goodness.
And then they're like playing whack-a-mole. Women are like solving Rubik's cubes. Yeah, exactly. No, and it is, and that's just the way we're built, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Although I have found, this is probably too much information, but I have found that if depending on how much you love the person, and like if you, as girls, like if we really, really love it, like it's easier,
Hi, Nomi.
at least for me. Hi, Nomi.
Yeah.
I was at an office party. I'm kind of drunk. Oh goodness, no.
Oh, join the club.
You
Man,
I wish you had been here drunk the whole time, because I
That
would
would've been
love
fun.
this.
It would have been fun. While that poll goes, let's see. Shieldwall, thank you for becoming a new member. It's Chewy for $5. Tugs and Extra Girl looking stunning. Shout outs to Storm, Kaylee, and Jamie over at Bottle Blonde. What's up, girl? I'm assuming these are girls.
Hi, ladies.
Sahil
Yes,
for
I
2.
saw that. I saw
Top
that.
Top Gun Maverick back in theaters again. They're really milking it, and I love it. I
want to go see Violent Night, honestly.
I think I might see that this week. We'll see. Andrew for £5. If you look at the red dress in the Matrix, it's attention grabbing but not revealing. Exactly. You don't have to wear the most revealing dress in order to get the attention.
Yeah. Although, also to be fair, she's kind of a beanpole, so she doesn't really have any curves to begin with.
Let me think. Fashion looks.
Oh, this is an interesting take on this. It's not unfortunate. It's biology and evolution. You have to protect your womb. Men gotta spread their seed, so it's easier for them. That's interesting.
Okay.
Okay. Am I thinking of a different actress? Maybe I was thinking Carrie-Anne Moss, and Carrie-Anne Moss is a beanpole.
Okay, so
it's been a while since I've seen The Matrix.
I've pulled up a couple images here of like examples of how to not dress so slutty and still look really good.
Okay, this is also Cyclops said this, and who else said this? Andrew also said this, and I have noticed that. So like if you're 20, let's do 20 years old, which is a prime age, and your number's at like 15, that's really high.
Yeah.
Right? But if you're 30, like 35, and my number is 15, it's kind of like, well, maybe.
Yeah.
I've seen a little bit of gray area with that. What you guys are talking about? Oh, how cute is that? What a cute outfit.
This is Shein. This is a cute outfit. Not showing too much. And still looking pretty sexy in my opinion. She's got the little heel going on here. So there you go. You don't have to be showing too much. Now this is a little more daring, but I would still wear this, I think. Let's see, where is it?
Hi, Olivia.
Hello. Shein. Okay, here. Not showing too much, but still looking sexy.
Cute. I like that.
Right? There's like literally no cleavage.
Oh yeah. Well, there definitely wouldn't be on me either.
Yeah, like no cleavage. And it's still really sexy. What?
Rachel says, I don't know. That model was showing some serious ankle.
Oh my God. Feet. There is feet. That says I'm available.
And it was only $13. Yeah. Yeah.
I was wearing it. Yeah. Shein has like a lot of.
Probably gonna get canceled for saying that, but YOLO.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at some of their dresses. Let's see if I can pull up like a not available looking dress.
Oh, good luck. On Shein. Good luck.
On Shein, I know. Oh, like this is like, okay, this is a nice like going out party dress, I think. That is still respectable to your I would wear this out, is what I'm saying. This one.
That's true. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, see?
Man,
It's
I
like-
remember when I was that skinny. Ugh, I gotta go to the gym.
Yeah, not too much cleavage. It's just the right amount. You're still looking classy, but cute. Anyways.
That's cute. And it's long, like as far as those dresses go. That's
Yeah,
the longest
mid-thigh.
one. That's really cute.
I really like this. Should I buy this? Chat?
Ooh, I do a shopping stream.
Yeah,
I'm so down for
hey, chat did say they would enjoy doing that. Would you guys want to do that? You want to do a shopping stream with us?
that would be fun.
Yeah. So, oh my god, chat is loving this.
Examples. Oh, Shield Wall wants to see unacceptable.
Bye, smile. Jeff says, see, that's a classy dress. Oh, wear a potato sack. That's insert dude killer there. But your boobs in that dress is going to be different cleavage. That is true. I probably wouldn't wear it. Maybe
All
not.
right, here we go. All right, you want to see Shield Wall some unacceptable examples? Here we go. I got you, fam.
Oh,
I see these. I
okay.
see
We're
these
going
all the time.
unacceptable.
All the time in Vegas, I see these. Are we ready?
Okay. Oh, look at the boobies on like that cutout dress on the top right, Sheen.
This one.
Oh my god.
There's this one.
We're being so judgy right now. I love
this
it.
one. This
Wow.
one. These are all what I'm talking about when I'm talking. Like, look at this. Does she need to wear? Does she? You know, if she had a boyfriend, now she's a model. Like, but let's role play. She has a boyfriend. He treats her like royalty. He's in the top 10%. Let's give her everything she wants, right? She goes out with the girls.
If she wears that, that's like an F me dress. F me.
Like what? This one.
Also, so like, okay, that dress, that last dress, that I've worn dresses like that.
Where'd she go? There she is.
Especially when you're tall, your hoo-ha is gonna come out.
Right. Yeah. This little V part here.
Little
You're
boo.
constantly tugging that down.
Yeah, constantly. So I'm sorry if I have to wear a dress and constantly have to think about pulling it down. Heck no.
Yeah. Here's another one. Although that's actually pretty cute, but that's not.
That'd be a New Year's dress. I'd wear that on New Year's.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, I can't. It's an ad, but this I don't know if you guys can see this one right here.
Oh my god, that's like I'd wear that on a beach. That says that's the only place I'm wearing that. Nope.
Literally go wear this stuff to the nightclubs. Hold on, wait.
Nope.
Oh, this
Nope.
is pretty. I like that. That's actually not bad. This blue one.
We'd have to see the front.
Well, that's true. That's a good point. Here we go.
Yeah.
What? This one's literally see-through. Like why?
No, thank you. I wear that on the beach again. Yeah.
Here we go. There's this green one here.
Oh my god.
I see these in Vegas all the time, y'all.
Holy
Look at this one.
It's a bodysuit with a sheer skirt. Oh my god. I feel like I'm such a bad person right now, being like I'm judging. You know. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Here you go, Shield Wall. You asked. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And some of these I find cute, but like
that like sparkly Doba dropship sequin dress. That one's cute.
Look at this. How about this one?
I don't think that one's slutty.
No, right? It's a little bit. You show a little leg, right?
I think a little leg is
Yeah.
okay.
This is pretty. I like this.
Mhm.
Look at she's small boob like I am. Good, get it, girl.
Get it,
Why?
girl. Get it, girl.
Why? Why? I don't know. Nobody knows why. Why?
Wow, that girl got a booty though. Holy crap.
Oh, there's the full. There's that same dress. That's really cute.
Yeah,
I
that's
like that.
cute. I don't think that looked good on me, but it's cute.
I like a good open back dress. This might be a little excessive, but I like. Oh shoot, that's an ad.
Oh my god, one of my favorite dresses that I've ever had was open back. You had to wear your hair up, but there was a neck clasp that came down like a necklace opposite on the other side. So instead of dangling at the front, so it would dangle at the back, so that when you had, especially if you had a very curvaceous back, it would just like hang just a little away from your back. So it was like super sexy. One of my favorite dresses of all time. I'm too big to wear it now.
These are just Shield Wall. Look, listen, blame Shield Wall for this. Yes.
Yeah.
Those are your inappropriate examples. But if you're in a relationship, they're inappropriate. If you're single, inappropriate's debatable. It depends on what you're looking for, right?
Mhm.
There's a line.
There's a line. There's a line.
Yeah.
Because like people want to say, I should be able to wear whatever I want. Okay. But if a guy touches you, hits on you, All this because they were
Right,
attracted
wolf,
to you.
right?
And someone said
Yeah.
in the chat, I forgot who it was, I'm sorry, said girls think cute, guys think alluring. That is true.
Listen.
I've said that exactly. So you don't want to dress like that and get into trouble.
Yeah. Listen, Jay. I forever, ever and ever and ever. Style.
1940s and 50s. I don't know. I don't remember what that was.
Hold on, let me do specify women style.
Big Raj for $1.99. Thank you for the super sticker.
Listen, I will always and forever say that we have downgraded as a species as far as fashion goes, because look at this. Look at this. Look at how classy. There's a little bit of cleavage here. There's a little bit of cleavage here, but look at how pretty they fit our figures so much nicer. Look at this. Like, look at it. You can see your hourglass, right? Maybe not the shoulder pads, because I feel like those went out of style a long time ago. But look at how pretty they look. Look at you can totally see the curves on this girl without seeing anything, right? You can see her curve and you go, what is that?
I want to know what that looks like without clothes.
You know, underneath it, right? Look at.
Yeah. Now, guys don't even need to think. They literally see what it looks like, basically.
Like, come on. Everything Marilyn Monroe wore. Now, she was a little bit more snootier than normal, than most women, but even with that, everything she wore, it just, and look at the way the men dress, like, come on. I can't.
Sexy. Oh my God. And John Thomas just said here, me too. Stop wearing t-shirts, dress better.
Yeah. Well, right. Yeah. Thank you. And that's the other thing about the high value men is you don't catch them dead in an Abercrombie t-shirt.
Oh my God.
Unless they're doing like yard work, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Look how cute. The 40s, right? Let's go to the 20s.
1920s. Before we go into that, poor choices poll. How many is too many? We got 39% saying 5 or less.
Is too many?
Is too many.
Oh, interesting.
24 says 6 to 10, 10 to 15, 20%, 16 plus 18%. So it's kind of like almost even keel across the board. Almost. I think that fashion has literally become smaller and smaller in terms of print. Smaller and smaller. The real estate is I don't know. It's sad. It's sad. But what can we do? Try to fight it by having these honest conversations, and hopefully people learn.
Yeah.
Because I wish I had these conversations truly when I was younger, but that's okay. John Thomas for $5. Neither my ex-wives could cook. Also, Tugs looks like a Freeman?
A Freeman
on Dune with the computer reflection on her glasses.
Oh, because the blue. Yeah, I've taken too much Dune. The spice.
Dune. Yeah. Darian says crazy. World War III canceled. What? For $1.99.
I didn't realize we were in World War III.
Me neither.
I also kept seeing somebody. I think it was Andrew Thomas was saying Wonder Woman 3 is canceled. I'm sad about that.
Yeah.
That's a debate for another time. We'll get into that debate now.
John Thomas for 10. No one in a relationship has any business in a bar or club without their partner. Full stop. If you don't want something to happen, don't put yourself in situations that can. Now, the only time I ever go out, like if I were to, in terms of like putting myself in that situation, is if my friend was getting married, bachelorette, birthdays, and all that, because you gotta be a real close friend for me to put myself in that situation. I do not want to be in that situation. I don't want to go out all night, think about, oh my God, I need to take a $60 cab to get home, spend all this money on alcohol, on a dress, make myself look cute.
You know what we did? A friend of mine who lives in Texas, her bachelorette party, we went to Nashville and we had like country bars. Like we didn't do any nightclubs. We wore like, it was cold. So we wore long sleeve shirts that said like here for Bash and Nash or whatever it was, right? Batch and Nash or whatever the key phrase was. It wasn't anything that could get anybody into trouble. And I feel like on the flip side too, for men, don't put yourselves in a situation where you're going to get in trouble, right? If you're going to go to, if that's your thought process, if you're going to go to a strip club, you're going to get in trouble, right? If we as ladies for our bachelorettes go to Thunder from Down Under, we might get into trouble. Or if we go to the nightclub, we might get into trouble. You're committing yourself to this person. So maybe think about that before. I did not think, me neither. I thought World War III. I was very confused.
World War III. I'm so sorry.
I didn't think that either. I was like,
World War III. WW3 So that meant World War III. Wow.
Whoops.
Okay.
Whoops. Listen. All right. Our bad. Okay. I know. I was really excited for it, but
That's why I was so confused. I'm like, why are we in World War? Oh gosh. But anyways, Tugs whenever. Do you want now or later?
Yeah, whenever. I know you're tired, so it was just really
I'm
why
good
I
for
was
any-
running up.
Yeah. But I feel like these conversations are good to have, especially like young women. I don't know if there's any young women in Jet, impressionable, young 20s. I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of like similar minded, and I think that shows maturity because I will speak for myself. I definitely did not think like this in my 20s, early 20s especially. I didn't value myself in my early 20s.
Yeah.
I was being I don't want to call it a whore, but it felt like whore-like behavior. You know? Thinking I'm being free, I'm having the power by doing this. I'm empowering myself. But is it really? Is it really making myself happy? Heck no. Would you let Duke go to the strip club for a friend's going away party or a bachelor party? Whoa.
Well, one, he wouldn't. But if that was the case, so here's the thing too, right? You as a guy need to know your friends. Just like I know my girlfriends. If my girlfriends are not comfortable with that, then we're not doing it.
That's
right?
true.
You know, I feel like there's this thing of like, oh, last eggplant before the ring, last fling before the ring, that kind of thing, and it gets people into trouble.
Well, like, are you really like gonna hopefully when you go to a bachelor party, I don't think it's a good idea to be promiscuous at that point. Why? What's the point? What's the difference at this point? You should have done it before you got it like into this relation, before you got engaged.
Yeah, I would definitely tell him like, look, I'm uncomfortable with it. Just like I would hope that he would tell me, right? You know, I would definitely tell him like, look, I don't want you to go because I'm concerned of these reasons, and not that I don't trust him, but first of all, we all know, at least here in Vegas, those girls are not just strippers. Okay, just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get the bag. They're trying to get the guy. They're trying to get to get taken home. They're trying to, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Why is a guy getting married going to a strip club? I don't know. It's a thing, Quiet Robot.
Yeah. A lot of people do.
I don't agree with it. But
yeah.
You know.
Mischievous. We're the same. Definitely wish I didn't date or sleep with the guys I did. Undervalued myself and put up with too much trying to be nice. And that's the other thing. Have you ever watched How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
Do you remember the naked man?
Yes.
I've been naked manned. That was like the weirdest thing, because when I watched the episode later, I was like the one that was like, oh, I need to leave now. I went to the bathroom, came back, and I was just like, and then when I watched the episode, because I was thinking, I was like, should I just do it? Should I not? Should I do it? Should I not? Like, and I just thought, no, I'm not doing it. So I was part of I don't know what the percentage is, 1 in 3 chance, like it doesn't work. and yes, bachelor parties are like a one last chance to do something stupid.
I have never looked at it like that, but I can see the point here. A last chance to get out of it. Yeah, because you're too chicken to end it on either side, right? I can see that. Right. I love this idea with the camping. Like the bachelorette I went to, we went to Nashville, super low key, right? We just were like, let's go to Nashville, it'll be fun. And I believe her husband did something similar, like just stayed at home or went camping and had beers and like shot holes in the wall. That was their bachelor party.
I will say this: women and men, if you haven't dated around, and this does not mean sleep around, dated good and bad people to get yourself to the point that you are, I don't think you've experienced life. I think you need to go out, party, have fun, get that all out of your system, because those
Mhm.
people who marry early, not always, okay, but those people who do marry early, sometimes they think and wish that they had gotten that moment.
Yeah. Well, and here's I feel like too it's about your circle. So if I've
Facts.
noticed my guy friends, not so much the girlfriends, because that's all over the place, but my guy friends who have had their bachelor parties and have gone to strip clubs all have single boys, right? They're all their boyfriend, their guy friends, their boys are all
The
single,
boys.
or they're not in happy marriages. One of the two, right? All the guys that I know that have friends who are a bit more driven and more in happier marriages, they don't do stuff like that. They go camping and they go shooting. They go, they sit on the couch for 3 days and don't shower and watch football, whatever, right? That's their idea of a good time. No, Max, don't do
Max.
it. Honestly, don't do
I'd
it.
say I've been to a strip club, male and female. I don't see strip clubs as like for stripping. I actually have fun talking to strippers more. I don't know why. I just do.
Some of them they're interesting girls.
They're
for
very
sure.
interesting characters.
They
The
are.
last time I went to a strip club, I talked to this guy who was a real estate agent, and I thought it was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like, you get to do real estate by day, stripping by night. That's like amazing. Mark, that was before I met you. I haven't been to a strip club since. But even like the girls, I think their stories are quite interesting. I don't actually like that for stripping, because like, guys, who wants to be blue balled? That is essentially
Yeah.
what a strip club is blue balling. Yeah, see, even here, Brewing Bear says, I'm not paying for blue balls. Exactly.
And even if, like, let's say you didn't get the blue balls and you got the stripper, why would you? Because she's been sleeping with everybody else in the club. Because again, at least here in Vegas, I don't know about everywhere else, but at least here from my experience
overvalued.
in Vegas, they're not just strippers. $20 is $20. I'm just throwing it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I always tease Mark. I'm like, Mark, you should go to the strip club, because I have full confidence Mark ain't doing anything. Love you, baby. But everyone's different. Quiet Robot, 1 month membership message says tags extra girl and jindles. Alluring.
Yeah.
Didn't show much.
I've gained about 10 pounds. So
Yeah,
mine no
I need
longer
to
fits
lose
me,
weight to wear that again.
but I will definitely wear it. Next year is the goal. Okay. Because next year I would like to do hit up my friends in Texas and do Oktoberfest. But
Oh, in that outfit. Hey,
I
I
cannot
would love
fit
that. I would love that.
in it now.
Yeah, there's nothing special. And the other thing is, like,
It really isn't.
they're like sweaty doesn't equal sexy, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say
And
we do have one here that's got some pretty, and I know the joke is about Hooters, like, oh, their food is good, but there is actually right down the street from where I work, they have their food actually is really good.
oh snap. Oh snap. So there you go.
Women
Hooters-
don't sweat, mischievous manners. We glisten.
Well,
Don't let anybody
and if they've done lap dances, guess what? They've been rubbing up on all types of guys all night long.
Hi, Sarah. Whoop.
Chippendale girl. I think that'd be more of a nightmare, to be honest. He's so
Here's the
scary.
thing, though. I will say, if you are in a situation, excuse me, where maybe you're not comfortable, but you have a bridesmaid, like if you're a bride and you have a bridesmaid or your maid of honor is planning a bachelor party, she's insistent. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go to like Thunder from Down Under. Go to Chippendales. They're all gay. Less risk that way.
Yeah. And to be fair, I will say this. Female strip clubs, more fun than male strip clubs.
Yeah.
That's just I'd like to say unbiased, because I think male strippers.
Well, you know what's interesting is at least out here, we don't have we'll do like amateur night, or it's the strip clubs out here will do amateur night. So it's everybody who's like not super hot, like you in man or woman, you can get up there and do a strip and whatever. Those are always entertaining. Just go for the popcorn value, because dear God. But at women's strip clubs here in Vegas are the shows, right? Thunder from Down Under, Chippendales, Aussie Heat. Like they're not actual strip clubs like what you're thinking. It's
It's
weird
like a show.
that way.
It's a show. It's like
Yeah.
Magic Mike without Well, I mean,
yeah,
Magic
Magic Mike. And we do have a Magic Mike show. Hoagie says that is no, it's not a requirement. I just, for whatever reason, the Chippendales guys are gay, except for maybe like one or two of them, whereas the Thunder from Down Under guys are straight. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a cultural thing because Thunder from Down Under is Australian. I don't know if it's I don't know. But the Chippendales guys, Chippendales are also the better dancers. So if you're looking for performance,
I want to go for performance. I'm a performance woman.
Yeah, and they're the better dancers too. So that might be why Chippendales maybe hires for performance because they actually can dance.
Yeah.
Whereas the Thunder guys, like it's not like you're not laughing at them because they're terrible, but they comparing the two, you can tell they're not professionally trained. So it just depends.
Yeah.
What you're looking for.
I know. Dr. Rachel, I think it depends on the girl. Like I've had been part of bridal parties where the girl definitely wants to go to things like that and the girl definitely doesn't want to go to things like that. So it really depends.
Yeah. That was our bachelorette party, Dr. Rachel, that we went to. And when my friend who lives in Texas, her bachelorette party in 2018, we went to Nashville. We rented an Airbnb, bought a bunch of snacks and booze for the Airbnb, went out that night to like a bunch of different country bars, line dance, two-step or whatever. And what I find interesting, at least in my experience, the cowboys are much more respectful. Like, oh, you're getting married, like, congratulations, darling. Like, let's do a drink.
So cute.
Whereas in the club scene or the strip club scene, they're like, oh, I can get this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be her last dick. I'm gonna be his last
before
right? You know what I mean? But at the country bars, at least in my experience, it's been much more respectable where the guys and girls, a lot of the guys like, oh, hey, congratulations, darling, you know, whatever, like let's buy a round, like I'll get you a beer and it's fine, and they'll dance with you and whatnot. So it was fun. But I find that country bars are that way in general. You know, you don't really find a lot of sleazy guys there. They're like, if they ask you to dance, they're asking you to dance. Like they're not
legit, not like sex with clothes on. No sex with clothes on.
You go in jeans and a t-shirt or whatever.
Max can't speak.
Max OnlyFans is considered sex work is stripping is sex work. What do
stripping
people
is sex work? It's a provocateur.
It's definitely sex work.
I had a thought. So for those guys who are out in the LA area, Gary just went to a show called The Empire Strips Back. Maybe that could be your bachelor night. The Empire Strips Back. It's a show kind of like Chippendales. They're not going to dance up on you, but you get to have fun. There's Star Wars. Oh my God. That would be fun, I think, you know, for you Star Wars fans. And also, yeah, I guess it depends on the OnlyFans. Depends on the only hands. Oh my God. I can speak, I swear. Get me another glass. Yeah. We're off the rails right now. We're off the freaking rails. I would love, okay, so I haven't gone to a country bar in so long. Woo, is the lead male dancer dressed as the emperor? I have no idea. But from what I heard, Gary said that he likes Ewoks in that show. I'm quite sure he doesn't like Ewoks. I think he thinks that they're not adorable. I think they're adorable. They're a little evil, but that's okay. They gotta stick up for themselves. They're cute, adorable little teddy bears that need to fight. Yeah, I need to be cut off. Oh my goodness. Shieldwell says, when I would work or travel for work and go out to eat in Florida, the bachelorette drunk chick were so dang annoying. Agreed. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we can stop this here.
Yeah, my man's making food. I can smell it.
Heck yes.
I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm getting ready to be like,
hungry too. Does he want to make me food?
Yep,
yeah, Ewatica.
I can smell him.
It was Ewatica. Ewoks in a strip show. It was at Empire Strips Back. Tugs, you have anything you want to plug?
Yes, Friday on Twitch. Thank you, Eric, for posting that. My Twitch channel in the chat. I'm doing a charity stream on Friday.
What time?
It's going to be a 5-hour stream going live around 11 a.m. Pacific. I don't know what that is Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern. Around that time, we're going to be raising money for a charity called Games for Love, which helps children who are in the hospital with very serious illnesses.
She's just like me.
Serious illnesses. So if you can't donate, that's great. Just share the link when I go live. Much appreciated. Share the link to the charity when I go live. That's also much appreciated. That's this Friday, December 9th. Yeah. So
Yeah.
charity for Christmas.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
we
gonna be
love
Christmas themed.
charities,
It's gonna be great.
honestly. I think you guys have been amazing with the shirts. We sold quite a bit. So let's get, is this your last one? Second last one.
Second to last. My last is in March. So maybe we'll do like a St. Patrick's Day theme for that one. Go all out.
Yeah.
We're talking. Yeah, we're struggling. Both of us are
Poor
struggling.
talking. Yeah.
But this one's Christmas themed. I've got a cute little Christmas outfit.
Oh.
The game I'm gonna play is not Christmas themed, but I'm hoping I can get it to work. So that I'll be testing that. And yeah, I got cookies to decorate and stuff like that. So it's gonna be
That's
fun.
fun. Oh, you should make a gingerbread house.
Listen, I am terrible at that. I thought about it. I did think about it, but instead I'm gonna paint like decorations and I got cookies. So
Nice.
which
Nice.
Duke will eat. So there's that.
Oh.
It's gonna be on my Twitch channel. So
Oh, I like Cage and Corey and Hokies both answered. Thank you guys.
Thanks guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yes. You can find me, XY Girl, everywhere, Rumble, Locals, YouTube. I'm gonna be doing a member stream tomorrow watching Star Trek episode 5. I forgot the title of it. So if you're a member on my YouTube channel, there is a link, sorry, not a link, a code in the community section for the members. Apply that onto Locals, and then you can become a member on Locals and watch the movie with me. It's kind of like how we've been watching movies on YouTube on my personal channel. So yeah, other than that, I think that's it. I might do a puzzle stream on Thursday after Tugs and I are going to be going on Comics Divisions Yelling at Parked Cars with Chrissy Mayer, which will be really fun. Really fun. So you can find us over there on Comics Division's channel. So yes, we did not forget. And then after that, I may do a puzzle stream to finish my puzzle because I'm so close. Which, Aircase, again, thank you so much for sending me those things. The Harry Potter puzzle and the glue, because that glue will make that puzzle a whole one piece.
Oh,
and I can't wait to post it.
I'll text you. Demogenite also has a puzzle on his merchandise store. Fun fact.
Oh.
He told me that last week. I was like,
We'll look at that. We'll look at that. But anyways, Thursday Night Throwdown. Sorry, I don't know the titles. Yelling at Parked Cars. I just thought it's Yelling at Parked Cars because I'm terrible at driving. People yell at me when I drive and I'm parked. Probably shouldn't park on the highway. Anywho, I hope you guys have a very good night. Thank you for joining us for Poor Choices. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for just being in the chat, because I think like this has been one of my highlights always, every week.
Yes.
And we get to talk about love. I know it sounds silly, but I love talking about love. I love love. So
I love.
Yeah. I love you guys. Have a very good night. Mwah! Bye, everyone.
I'm gonna go eat